And after Friday's shooting, we realized something. There has been a lot of violence in this part of D.C. lately. Here are just a few of the incidents. That mass shooting at the Days Inn Hotel, a robbery at the home of the Peruvian ambassador that ended with Secret Service officers killing the suspect. And police say a woman who was tied up fell from the 8th floor of an apartment. Court documents show she jumped to escape an attack from her boyfriend. So what is going on? Well, a lot of people in our neighborhoods here are asking that same question. John Henry is live with more on their concerns. John, what did you hear tonight?
Well, Leslie, there were a lot of people who came out for this meeting here at the corner of Connecticut and Vesey with concerns and confusion. They were just blocks away from the Edmund Burke School where that shooting occurred Friday, and they said that shooting punctuated the need for this neighborhood to have a frank conversation about public safety. Friday's shooting at the Edmund Burke School was the latest in a series of high-profile violent crimes to occur along the Connecticut Avenue corridor. In 2 months, this ANC has experienced a quintuple shooting at a hotel, a fatal shooting at an ambassador's residence, and a domestic dispute that caused a woman to jump out of an 8-story window. MPD data shows crime here has jumped 44% year-to-date.
And clearly the 3 days in a row of events that dealt with guns in the neighborhood was very disconcerting.
Residents voiced their concerns about crime Monday near UDC.
And I think maybe this is the wake-up call that we needed to come together as a community.
Some here said they were frustrated with the district's housing voucher program, which they claim has done a poor job of screening the participants it relocates. They say they think some people have been relocated to the area despite having a history of criminal behavior or untreated mental illness.
We need some way to get a grip on what's going on in these units.
But the local ANC chair was quick to say law-abiding citizens in the program are still welcome here and that crime cannot be directly correlated to the voucher program. She said her neighborhood needs what others have called for across D.C., more police and more services to help people with mental illness and assistance with other needs.
And we do know that there's no structure now. Right now, it doesn't exist for the caseworkers, for the building managers, police officers.
This is a multi-layered issue that obviously impacts our community, but impacts communities all the way across D.C.
She went on to say, the ANC chair there, that they plan to create a public safety task force for this part of town. With the very latest from the Van Ness area, John Henry, USA 9.
Yeah, that may be one solution, but again, to be clear, we know the violence in our city is not just confined to Northwest D.C. There are families in every ward who know deeply about the tragedy of loss and trauma related to guns. And it's going to take our entire community to rally, to look out for our neighbors, to raise concerns and seek out help when something is awry, and in some cases, to hold the people we know and love accountable for their actions. Police can't do everything. We have to do our part too.